Thanks, Riaz. Good morning. Police are investigating a 7-vehicle crash in Surrey last night that has left at least one person in critical condition. It happened just after 9 o'clock on 152nd Street near 82nd Avenue. Emergency crews had to remove one person who was trapped inside their car. All 7 people were taken to hospital with injuries. RCMP are trying to determine if speed was a factor. The area was shut down for several hours overnight while crews cleaned up the mess and pieced together their investigation. We could be in a federal election campaign as early as this weekend. There's speculation Prime Minister Stephen Harper will launch the election writ period over the next few days. That could make for an 11-week campaign leading up to the vote in mid-October. It would be more than twice the typical 5-week campaign, which costs about $375 million. It could also mean taxpayers would end up shelling out millions of dollars in extra administrative costs. Victoria's mayor is apologizing following a recent decision by City Council.
We moved too quickly and we didn't stop and ask people first. And for that, as your mayor, I am truly sorry.
The mayor has received huge backlash from residents over the last 5 days after council told staff to look at Topaz Park as a likely place to set up a tent city for the homeless. Victoria has had an ongoing battle with people randomly setting up tents in public parks. Topaz Park is a popular, well-used location, and neighbors were outraged to find out the city was planning this, especially since they were never consulted.
I'm sorry that we didn't do a better job engaging you earlier. Join us on Thursday to give us your input and ideas. And nothing is going to turn up in a park near your house without further conversation with you.
I can well understand why people don't want a campground in Topaz. People in Bamfield Park, around Bamfield Park, didn't want it there. I think if we suggest another location, we'll get exactly the same negative reaction. I don't think it's the route to go.
The relaxation of our province's liquor laws continue. Wineries, breweries, or distilleries with licensed lounges can now sell alcohol they do not produce. Attorney General Suzanne Anton says the rule change will cut red tape for liquor producers and help them support their allies in the industry. But there's a small catch. Only 20% of a venue's alcohol sales can be produced off-site.
We will be asking businesses how we can reduce more of the licensing red tape for their industry to make the process easier and faster. We recognize the contribution made by liquor producers to our British Columbia economy. It is a great benefit in employment and in the products that are manufactured.
Huge crowds are expected in Vancouver's Kitsilano and West End neighborhoods tonight as the Celebration of Light fireworks show continues. Greg Harper joins us now live from English Bay with the tough assignment this morning. Greg.
Good morning, Jody. Well, I have the beach pretty much to myself here this morning. Wouldn't that be nice if that was the case for the fireworks? Doesn't work that way, though. Great look at the Celebration of Light barge behind us. Looks as though there's some boats that have already picked their spots for tonight as well. The beach, of course, won't look like this tonight. It will be packed, and so will the VIP area as well. It will be another busy night here. Traditionally, the fireworks attracts more than 250,000 people, and it will be Brazil dazzling the audience tonight. With the fireworks comes massive road closures as well. You can expect traffic diversions in Kitts Point and in the West End tonight. Vancouver police are also gearing up for another busy night, and they're hoping the crowd is well behaved like last Saturday.
Every time the event happens, we make changes, we prepare differently, we plan differently, and we've had great success. It's become very family-oriented. But the crowds have learned too. The crowds have learned how to behave, what to bring, what not to bring, what to expect. They know that there's going to be police all over the place, and we've deterred the individuals and groups that are going to come down and cause problems.
People are also being reminded to clean up after themselves tonight. The aftermath of the fireworks usually involves a huge mess along the beaches, and city crews will be busy throughout the night cleaning up, but hopefully they don't have much to do. And Jody, I'm noticing one gentleman down there with the metal detector. Usually you see a few more than that the next morning after the fireworks, because they usually find all sorts of things. Jody?
Reporting live from English